The air in Manila is thick with anticipation. A decision of immense weight is being made behind closed doors. This choice will shape the future of the Philippine Air Force and define the nation's place in a tense region. Will the Philippines choose the American F-16 Viper or the Swedish Saab Gripen? This is not just a military purchase, it is a declaration of intent about the country's future, alliances, and identity. In the coastal villages of Palawan, fishermen see foreign vessels where their ancestors fished for centuries. For them, the roar of a new fighter jet overhead would be a sound of reassurance. This billion-dollar procurement program, known as the Multi-Role Fighter Project, connects the highest levels of government with the everyday lives of ordinary Filipinos. The choice between the Gripen and the F-16 is more than a technical one. It represents a fork in the road for the Philippines. The F-16 Viper symbolizes the country's long-standing alliance with the United States. Choosing the Viper would strengthen historical ties and ensure interoperability with a key ally. The Saab Gripen represents a different kind of future, promising technological independence and lower operating costs. It offers a path of strategic autonomy in a world of shifting alliances. For 2 decades, the Philippines has been without a true air defense capability. Now, as tensions simmer in the region, the need for a modern, credible air force is urgent. The choice made in the coming weeks will send a clear signal to both allies and adversaries. It will determine whether the Philippines remains dependent on its partners for security or forges a new path of self-reliance. The world is watching, and for the Philippines, everything is on the line. The story of this fighter jet dilemma is deeply rooted in national sovereignty. For the Philippines, controlling its airspace is fundamental to protecting its territory. The memory of having no capable fighters is still fresh, creating a void in the nation's defense posture. The acquisition of new multi-role fighters is seen as the remedy to this long-standing vulnerability. This is not just about military hardware, it is about national pride and identity. A fleet of modern fighter jets would signal a renewed commitment to defending the country's borders. It would empower the armed forces of the Philippines to project strength and deter aggression. The ability to patrol the skies above these waters is a practical necessity. It means being able to respond to intrusions, protect shipping lanes, and provide aid during natural disasters. The new fighters will be the guardians of this maritime nation, a symbol of the state's promise to protect all its citizens. This billion-dollar choice is seen as a long-overdue investment in the nation's future. The decision will have a profound impact on the morale of the military and the confidence of the public. It is a chance to turn the page on a chapter of vulnerability and begin writing a new one, defined by strength and sovereignty. The choice of aircraft will set the tone for this new chapter. At the heart of this decision are 2 remarkable machines, each representing a different philosophy of air power. The Lockheed Martin F-16 Viper is an icon of American aviation, a proven, powerful aircraft. Choosing the F-16 means plugging into a massive global network of users, spare parts, and shared expertise. On the other side is the Saab Gripen from Sweden, known for its technological sophistication and low operating costs. The Gripen can operate from short, dispersed runways, a crucial advantage for an archipelago like the Philippines. The F-16 Viper offers raw power and the backing of a superpower, ensuring seamless coordination in joint exercises. The Saab Gripen offers a different kind of strength with an attractive technology transfer package. This could help the Philippines develop its own aerospace industry, creating high-tech jobs and fostering local innovation. The Gripen's lower cost per flight hour means the Philippine Air Force could afford to fly more training missions. Choosing the Gripen is a vote for self-reliance and a defense strategy tailored to the specific needs and budget of the Philippines. It is a choice for a smart, independent future. The urgency of this decision is highlighted by the situation in the West Philippine Sea, a flashpoint for regional tensions. For the Philippines, it is a matter of national survival. The area is rich in resources and a critical waterway for global trade. The need for a credible deterrent has never been more apparent. A modern air force is central to this deterrent. Fighter jets provide air superiority, allowing control of the sea. A fleet of Gripens or F-16s would give the Philippines the ability to project power over its maritime domain. This is not just a theoretical need. There have been numerous real-world incidents highlighting the Philippines' vulnerability. A robust air defense capability would allow the Philippine Air Force to respond to incursions swiftly and decisively. The new fighters would become the eyes in the sky for the nation, equipped with advanced radar and sensors. This capability is the first line of defense for a maritime nation. It is the foundation upon which the security of the Philippines will be built for decades to come. The decision-making process involves a careful balancing act of technology, cost, and alliances. Technologically, both the F-16 Viper and the Saab Gripen are highly capable fighters. The Viper benefits from decades of upgrades and combat experience. The Gripen is lauded for its state-of-the-art electronic warfare suite and sensor fusion. Cost is critical for the Philippines, encompassing the total cost of ownership over the jet's lifespan. The Gripen has a significant advantage with its affordable operating costs. A cheaper operating cost means a more sustainable and effective Air Force in the long run. The alliance factor is where the F-16 shines, enhancing interoperability with the United States. Choosing the F-16 would be a powerful affirmation of the US-Philippine alliance. The Gripen offers a different kind of partnership, with a comprehensive technology transfer package. This could kickstart a domestic aerospace industry, creating jobs and building technical expertise. The choice is between deepening an existing military alliance or fostering a new industrial partnership. Each path has its own powerful logic. Filipino defense planners are looking at Thailand, which operates both the F-16 and the Saab Gripen. Thailand's decision to purchase the Gripen was based on smart defense, integrating a complete air defense network. The Thai model shows that a smaller nation can achieve credible air defense with a networked solution. For the Philippines, acquiring a similar package would provide unprecedented maritime and air domain awareness. It would be a real force multiplier, letting a relatively small fleet of fighters have a strategic impact. The lesson from Thailand is clear. The choice is not just about the jet itself, but about the system and strategy behind it. This decision will have profound implications for the Philippines' foreign policy and strategic alliances. Choosing the F-16 Viper would signal commitment to the United States alliance, reinforcing the Mutual Defense Treaty. It would enhance joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and strategic planning. However, a heavy reliance on the United States could limit the Philippines' strategic flexibility. Choosing the Saab Gripen would represent a step towards strategic autonomy. It would allow the Philippines to maintain its security relationship with the United States while diversifying its defense partners. The choice is between the comfort of a powerful protector and the challenge of building one's own strength. This is the strategic crossroads at which the Philippines now stands. The impact of this decision extends far beyond the military, creating economic and industrial ripples. The potential for industrial cooperation and technology transfer is a major part of the discussion. The Swedish offer includes a substantial package for local industry, involving assembly and maintenance facilities. Developing a domestic aerospace and defense industry could create thousands of high-skilled jobs. The Gripen is presented as a catalyst for industrial transformation. The F-16 package, while less focused on technology transfer, offers local maintenance and repair work. The economic benefit of the F-16 lies in strengthening the US-Philippine economic relationship. The government must weigh which economic future best serves the long-term interests of the Filipino people. This decision is about more than just jets, budgets, and alliances. It's about forging a new national identity for the 21st century. The acquisition of these fighters will be a source of immense national pride. Choosing the F-16 Viper would root the identity in the strength of a historic alliance. Choosing the Saab Gripen would forge an identity of a smart, independent, and self-reliant nation. As the final decision approaches, the gravity of the moment is clear. This is not a simple transaction, it is an act of national definition. The choice will be a legacy left by this generation for the next. It will determine the tools and partnerships that will protect the children who are today looking up at the skies with wonder. The answer will soon take flight, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of a nation.